Guys,
I'm glad to be here.
let's roll together.
Celebrating
All right. Good evening, everyone out there. I believe you guys are doing very fine. All right. Please, if you are new on my page, please do well by sharing this video to other subscribers so that they can be among what we are discussing here. Amaji pero nege mochi na nege swa moka yela moye ngusha igbana ngwa Elijah nyane mdisado tuma nonga veni la mneveni sha ko wash machine ha ko luemi numela veni ya. Actually, we discovered that most of our please, just a second. Let me invite some other person. Okay.
Dating from the 19th century.
Please, you guys should wait.
Exhibition offers tourists a photographic tour
Kamala.
of Nigerian society in times past, pre-colonial, colonial, and post-colonial.
We've just been visiting the Railway Museum here in Lagos, and we had a fantastic experience.
Okay.
We learned a lot about
Please, you guys should enjoy. I'm coming. For now, just be sharing the videos live to other people out there so that you can join us. Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, I salute you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Please, if you just join now, do well by sharing to other people, please. Let's begin this show. I'm going to discuss on the very important and the crucial as well as the prevailing issues that is affecting our community and our society as a whole. I'm not going to talk about any other thing, but I'll be discussing the topic known as sexually transmitted infection. Sexually transmitted infection. I beg, let me reduce the background noise for the TV. Okay, like I was saying, I'm going to discuss about STI, sexually transmitted infection. But before I'll go into STI, let me talk about the prevalence of STI. According to the World Health Organization, as well as World Federation of Sexually Transmitted Infections, about 65% of the total population globally are coming down with sexually transmitted infection, or in essence, they have sexually transmitted infection. And about less than 50% of this population are unaware that they are having STI. Less than 50%, 25% are diagnosed and treated. According to the world statistics, about 1 in 3 adults, that is 33% of adults have STI. That is why when you come across with the number of people out there, a lot of people, even teenagers, even young population, even young adults are coming down with sexually transmitted infection. If it's not join, please do well by sharing this video so that other people can join us, so that we can be on the same page. You know, this is a global concern that is affecting our people out there. A lot of people out there, they are ignorant. They don't know that this kind of thing is an existence. And it is my concern to reach out to you out there, to educate you, to enlighten you, so that you will be aware of some of the prevailing and preventive measures that you can take during this process. Alright, what are the risk factors of sexually transmitted infection? When we talk of risk factors, we are referring to that is a group of people or population that are higher risk or are more vulnerable of coming down with sexually transmitted infection. Number one, people who have unprotected cells. When we talk of unprotected cells, we're referring to that is a group of people who have sexual intercourse without the use of condom or protective measures. Alright, and according to the CDC, that is Center for Disease Control and Prevention, they say that, or according to their statistics, they say that about 75% of the young adults come down with STI on a daily basis, and less than half of adults, they are unaware, just like I said earlier. So unprotected cell is one of the risk factors of STI. Please, if I type that once you just meet a partner, you just go into unprotected cells, please, if you are doing that, just stop, because it is not advisable. If you have a new partner, or if you are having a sexual partner, please do well by treating yourself with some STI, like staphylococcus, like streptococcus, like other STIs. You know, there are a lot of STIs out there, like most of people, like human papilloma virus, like herpes simplex and genital warts. You know, these are the kind of STI that a lot of people are coming down with it, but they are unaware that they are coming down with this kind of STI or sexual infections. Alright, and it is my concern because as a nurse working in the hospital, as a medical officer, I've come across a lot of cases of many young adults and young ladies out there are coming down with some terrible and unforeseen sexually transmitted infection. And this is why I have decided that today, let me reach out to you out there to enlighten you on some of the preventive measures. Another risk factor is called alcohol and tobacco smoke. Alcohol and tobacco smoke is one of the risk factors of STI. Why is it that tobacco smoke and alcohol is one of the risk factors of this? Let me enlighten to you. When you are exposed to tobacco smoke and alcohol consumption, alright, you are disoriented. You become disoriented to your environment or within your environment. And then maybe, let's assume that you went out or you go out to chill or to hang out, and then you got drunk, or you find yourself in a kind of a situation that you got drunk, and then you become so disoriented within your environment. Anything can happen. People can take advantage of you, and then they can do whatever thing they want to do with you. Please do well by sharing this video and invite others to join, so that they can also be part of this video. I know this is a show to enlighten the general public out there. Don't just be stingy to just be a beneficiary of this alone. Alright, like I was saying, alcohol or tobacco smoke is one of the higher prevalence or higher risk of STI. In fact, about 85% of people coming down with STI are due to tobacco smoke and alcohol consumption. Because of their exposure of this, they become so disoriented. Alright, they become so disoriented and they become unaware of what is happening around them. And then people take advantage of them. Maybe you went out to hang out or to chill, and then maybe your new catch up got you drunk, or maybe he kind of drunk your drink, or kind of put something in your drink. I know this thing don't just happen to females alone. It's also applicable to men. Alright, most people out there, or most men out there, they always take advantage of men. But the thing is that people do know that it's only men that take advantage of female. No, female also, or girls or ladies also take advantage of men. It's just a kind of but just that the male is at the higher risk, you know. So let's be on a watch out or on a lookout to prevent ourselves, or to be observed, or to take precautions, rather, to avoid ourselves drinking to stupor. Alright, if you are watching me live, I thank you so much for joining this video or for this live show. Of course, this is a live show to help educate the general public out there, to educate them on some of the preventive measures of STI. And then tobacco smoke, scientists are proving that tobacco smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals. If I tap that smoke cigarettes, or consume a lot of hard spirit drink, or like alcohol, like spirit drinks, that drink that contain about over 4,000 or 40% alcohol percentage. If I type, please share this video. Allow others to join to learn something new today. Scientists have proven that tobacco smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals. Scientists have proven that tobacco smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, many of which are very, very harmful. We have three components of smoke. We have one, nicotine. Nicotine is a fast-acting and addictive agent. It causes increase in heart rates and in blood formation. Nicotine affects the percentage and also causes what is called increase in heart rate. That is what you call, when you drink alcohol, you having palpitation. Or when you consume tobacco smoke like cigarette, you're having palpitation. That you'll be having increase in heart rates. Your heart will be beating very fast. One of the number 2 components of smoke is called tar. Tar is also a component of smoke, and it causes what is called lung cancer. Because scientists are proving that many or most of the substances in tar are known to cause cancer in animals. Person that is smoking, you discover that the person is at higher risk of coming down with lung cancer. And that is why when you buy a cigarette pack, they write on the cigarette pack that smokers are liable to die young, and smoking causes what is called lung cancer. So tar is a component of smoke, and it also causes what is called an increase in heart rate, and causes what is called lung cancer and emphysema. Alright, another component of smoke, that is the last component of smoke, is called carbon monoxide. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Please, if you join me, please share to others too. Let them also be a beneficiary of this health talk. The last component of smoke is called the last component of tobacco smoke is called carbon monoxide. Scientists have proven that carbon monoxide, when a cigarette smoke is inhaled, this carbon monoxide goes and binds itself with what is called hemoglobin. And we know that hemoglobin is the one that is saddled with the responsibility of transport of oxygen all over the body cells and vital organs in the body. It is also saddled with the responsibility of red coloration of blood. So one thing that happens is this: when carbon dioxide binds itself with hemoglobin, it decreases the percentage of oxygen carried in the blood by hemoglobin by 15%. That is why when you expose a cigarette smoke blood, you discover that the blood tends to be very, very dark in color instead of red in color. That is why when a cigarette smoke blood is being exposed, you discover that the cigarette smoker blood tends to be very, very dark instead of being red. So in essence, The reason why I dare to talk about the company of the smoke is I was discussing about the risk factors of sexually transmitted infection, and I made mention of what is called tobacco smoke and alcohol consumption. I said earlier that tobacco smoke and alcohol consumption predisposes most of our youth out there to come down with STI like HIV and AIDS. Because most of the young girls out there, they are ignorant, they are illiterate of what is happening around, and because of they lack the knowledge that they deserve to be able to overcome this challenge that is coming their way. They do it bluntly and ignorantly because they need orientation, hence they are being disoriented. And this is why I've decided to reach out to you guys out there to educate you and to orient you on some of the prevailing issues and disease condition that is affecting our community, our society, and the youth in particular out there. Alright, now having discussed about the risk factors of STI, let's talk about the preventive measures of sexually transmitted infection. What are the preventive measures? What are you going to do to prevent yourself from coming down with STI? Alright, please, if you join us new, please share this video to out there. Invite others to join. Invite others to join. Alright, please guys, I'm really sorry for this. A call just entered now, and I just needed to pick the call, That is why the call just ended. So please just bear with me. I'm coming back now. Alright, let us resume. Let us resume back to our show. Let us go back to our show. Alright, please just bear with me. Please just bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to come back. Alright, I'm just trying to come back to where we were. Alright, so All right. So, like I was saying, please just bear with me. I'm coming back now. The call just ended, and okay. I'm sorry, guys. I had a call just enter, so I was attending to someone. One of my patients just called me now to inquire about something, so that was why the call ended. All right. So let's. I was talking about the preventive measures of STI. All right. I say that the first preventive measures of STI is what is called